live on YouTube. So honestly, that morning, what happened in the morning, it was I don't even know whether it is necessary to talk about that, but it was just kind of, you know. But what is happening now is that okay, let me just give you a background before I finally go live, and that is basically I'm having a class, right? Myself and yeah, so let me face the camera. So myself and two other colleagues, we organize a challenge that is what we call we oh okay, let me say we started a kind of a startup, and that is the social media university, right? And there, in order to kickstart that university, so we say we came up with the idea of starting a challenge, like, right, starting a challenge. And basically what the social media university is all about is that because we realize that a lot of people think like because they are good with writing, right, because they can just go ahead and generate content, because they are good with filming, because they are good with video editing, automatically they are a social media manager. But that is always not the case, because you being a social media manager, it also means that you are adding value to the organization, right? The company that hire you, it means that all your activities will also add value to them. All your activities, directly or indirectly, will also improve their revenue, right, in the long run. But we realize that a lot in so many cases, it's is always not the same. It is always not like that. So we feel like, okay, it is one thing to feel like, okay, I have the skill. It is another thing to be professional, right, when it comes to being a social media manager. And that is why we came up with the social media university. And then to kickstart that, like I said earlier, we are starting with a 5 days challenge, right, with a 5 days challenge. So we've started, and we already have students in class, sorry. And we already have students in class already. So we are starting it tonight. We and the challenge is not just about you going there on social media and just posting and posting. No, 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 no. So we are training those people. They're not just university students, they are adults too. They are people. In fact, we have some people we have married people as students, right? So we are starting the class tonight, and after each class there will be a project, right? And we're going to do that together. So I'm already running late for the class, so I feel like, okay, let me just go live together, while also running the training with it. So if you are seeing me live for the very first time, my name is Zainab Journey, right? So tell me, let me know where. You understand what I'm saying tonight? So that is the whole thing. So when you say you're a social media manager, let me know where you are chatting from. Wait, let me know. Sorry, excuse me. Let me know where you are watching from. My name is Zainab Journey, and I am from Nigeria. Yeah. So I hope you can hear the first speaker. The first speaker is speaking already. Yeah. So let's enjoy it together. And the brand's services to the public. So you're a communications person. You are simply communicating. So your core responsibility is not to post. Ooh. Your core responsibility is to interact. Your core responsibility is to communicate. So that means that before you make your post, I don't want to go into Fab's lecture right now, Zainab's lecture, but let me just chip in this thing. Before you communicate, you must ask yourself, is what I'm Hi, so electronics, right? Hey, hi, so electronic. How are you doing? Hi, everybody. You understand what I'm talking about? Yeah. Everybody, you're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome. Yeah. Does anybody have any question before we continue? I say electronic, I can see you. I hope you will also benefit from this session.
Alright, let's
So,
continue.
I hope you also benefit
So
from this session,
that
right?
is what we are primarily saying, that you are a social media manager. So social media management is simply the act of communicating a brand's identity,
Do you hear that?
a brand's activity,
Social
a
media
brand's
management is
products
the
and
act of
services
communicating a
to
brand's
its target
identity,
audience. So one of the
a brand's
responsibilities of the
activity
social media
to
manager
the target
is that the
audience.
social media
It's not
manager
just
must
about
understand
you,
the target audience. And
posting
this
and
is why,
following
as a
trends
social
every
media
now
manager,
and
it is
then.
not
Sorry,
every
like if
day.
you can see, if you can see,
Someone
you will
said,
see that I
as a
am
social
not,
media manager
facing the
today, you
camera
just want to
directly, and that is
tweet, oh,
because
I'm a social media
I am
manager,
also.
I have all this experience, I can do
But
this and
anyway,
this,
thank
I
you
can
so
do
much,
this
ISO Electronics. I hope I'm right with that, right?
this
My name is
TV channel,
Zainab. My
my
name is
social
Zainab
media,
Bini, and let me know
my
where you are
YouTube.
watching my live
That is not your
from.
core responsibility. Your core
And
responsibility
also
is how
aside
to
this,
put your
please, if
face
you
to
are
it, whether this is my
watching this
face.
particular live,
There
right?
are some products that are for Gen Zs. Do you see yourself communicating and relating with Gen Zs?
Do you
You must
see?
be able
Oh
to
my God.
house
Okay,
and
I think I'm
pitch
going to leave you
yourself as a
to
social
at
media
least
manager.
enjoy
There are some
this
social media managers
audio to
right now
some
that
extent.
they don't thrive with products that have been
Though
existing.
I'm not sure I will
They only
be
thrive with
I would
products
not be,
that is
lecturing
just
today,
launching.
right? I'll not be giving much lesson
Even the
today.
product that is
But
just launching
hopefully
right
by the
now,
time I am giving my own lesson
there are
to the
some
students,
there are
I hope
some
I'll be able to go live
exciting
too so that you,
there
my
are
viewer
some
here on
exciting
YouTube, will
there
also
are some
benefit from it.
passionate
So aside that, if you're watching me,
customers
right,
up and down
please,
for it.
I want you to
Even
know, right?
someone that
Because
maybe that
honestly,
same
let me say,
your
I
product can be
started
used for
coming
it.
live
If
on
we become
YouTube fully
sales
today. Let me
social
just say,
media
I started that
managers,
today because if you
their
actually
core
go ahead
responsibility
and check
is
my
to
channel,
drive
you see
sales.
that I think I even have like two.
You will see them
I even went
connecting
like
people into
I went
products.
live twice
Come
or
buy
three
this, come
times
buy that,
today alone. I
participate in
think this
this,
is the third or
participate in
fourth
that.
time, right?
One of the people that has
And
said
then
great on
so
that is Zainab, and she'll be taking you in this challenge. She's so great at that. So great at that. I'm telling you. She can sell a lot of things to you. In fact, I remember some of her content, I was glued to the screen. I've forgotten that I was actually looking for something because she was selling something and I was almost buying into it.
guys, can you hear that?
People who are community driven social media managers.
I want you to
All these
listen.
ones are people sensitive. They know how to create clusters.
Yeah, I actually want you to benefit from this, right?
A particular brand. They know how to bring people around it. They know how to turn a brand into a movement.
Yeah.
They know how to buy people into things. So
and that is
community.
You turning a brand into a movement. It's part of what a social media manager does. A social media manager is not just limited to just posting, just responding to comments. This period we are currently. In fact, social media manager is a big profession on its own, and honestly, and that is part of our objective, right? That is one of those things we have in mind, right? Before I myself, the Gabriel Evergreen and the Digital Fab, that was one of those things we have in mind before we came up with the social media university. Don't worry, guys. Honestly, I'm still going to bring it up here on YouTube live, and I'm pretty sure it's going to be beneficial to you. Okay, so there's a particular question I was asking, right?
Another one we have is the people who are business driven.
There's a particular question I was asking before, and then when I was saying that, today is, let me just say today, this is the first time that I will be, fully coming on live, like fully. Other things, what I've been doing before is just to repurpose my content to live, and all and all and all. But me coming here live, unedited, raw. I think today is the first time I'm doing all this. So, guys, I want to hear your opinion, right? What do you think, like from your own end there, what do you think we should be discussing here on YouTube live? Because honestly, I want to be coming here often and often, right? And how often do you think that should be? Should it be every day? Can I keep up with every day?
Are we
Oh.
together?
Yes.
Can anybody hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, so I was asking, I said, which one are you? Which one have you? The four I've mentioned, I said, we have so far, we have those who drive sales as social media managers, those who drive communities, those who are the creative social media managers, and those who are the business-oriented social media managers.
Guys, which one do you think you are?
I
Personally,
think I'm a creative social media manager.
Yeah, I thought about that too, because you say you know how to create designs and other things like that.
yeah.
For Mercy, you might still be finding yourself because you just came into the social media world.
Yeah,
So,
sure.
Me personally,
that's
I am
how
a
it's over time
creative,
you begin to
right?
find
At the
yourself
same
like,
time, when it comes to
I'm
marketing
getting
and
to
sales,
this.
oh my,
I-
come on
because
me,
the
give it
world
to
is so
me.
much in the creative space right now. We find that a lot of pages that are focused towards on creativity, creating videos, creating content, creating slides, creating designs. They have high number of traction.
So you guys, if you're watching me for the first time,
A lot of our time.
possibly
So
this might be the first time you'll be seeing me coming here on
breaking
YouTube,
things
right?
down.
So if you're seeing me for the first time, you are welcome, you are welcome, you are welcome. Tell me where are you watching me from. My name is Zainab Jenny, and I am from Nigeria. Yeah.
Number one, research.
So I was asking that what are those things you feel we should be discussing here, because I want my life to be as interactive as possible, right? I don't just want it to be interactive, I also want it to be beneficial, I also want to deliver value at the same time, because honestly, if you got to know me personally or the personal ground, right, you'll know that I am should I say this? But I feel right, because at least people also say that, right, that I am a woman of value. Yeah. So if value is not involved,
but the design is very good and top notch.
if
Trust
I am not
me.
adding value
I
to
don't
you,
mind
if you're
coming
not
from
adding
your
value
place.
to me, I don't see the essence of that relationship.
You might create a
So aside the
video
fact
and
that I
then
want it to be as
what's this?
interactive as possible, I also want something that will
Number two,
be
is
valuable
planning
to
and
you, right? So
strategizing.
I don't know if you can just give me
So your
suggestions.
research, you now plan around it,
Oops,
you create a
saying
strategy
something.
for it. Number three is content creation oversight. So you need to start creating content, and this is why you need to start learning a number of tools in order to become a wholesome social media manager. Number four, scheduling and publishing. You must know how to schedule, post, and publish it. Number five.
Yeah, so if you are seeing this particular video for the very first time, right, you're welcome, tell me where you're watching this live from. Like I said, my name is Zainab Jenny, and tell me what are those things you feel we can discuss on this live. Okay, let me just leave you to listen to this particular lecture. I'm pretty sure that is the social media challenge. Let me just leave it for you to listen to it, right? Yeah, enjoy.
But I discovered that the people that were patronizing the page were between the ages of 25 and 34. They had more number than 15 and 24. So I discovered that I was creating content based on my own age, not based on the age that was it. So I was creating content because
it's about to.
So I had to come down to their level to know what they want and how they want things. When I now started creating content in that light, I discovered that their number increased and my own age gap reduced. Can you see that? So it's not a matter of just checking analytics, checking insights, and say, oh, okay, we're doing well. It's not, that's not how we're doing well. That is not how we're doing well. You're doing well, not by posting. You're doing well that you are understanding what you are posting and why you are posting it. Alright?
Yes.
Alright, so as a social media manager, one of the things you need to structure your work around is your work is around daily, weekly, and monthly taxes. Daily, weekly, and monthly taxes. Daily, weekly, and monthly taxes. Alright? So that means that every day you need to check messages, monitor engagements, scan for trends. Every week you must plan content that you want to create for the week, create and report analytics, check your strategy whether it is working or not. And every month start working on your campaign, on content, on your content calendar creation, like that. I hope you understand. Now, there are 4 core pillars of social media management. 4 core pillars of social media management. If you have these 4, I am telling you, you can be a social media manager anytime, anywhere in the world. Let me ask you, ladies. Theodora, let me start with you. What is the most important thing in social media management? I'll give you options. Is it strategy? Is it content? Is it engagement? Or is it analytics? You can use your lifeline. Maybe you want to qualify.
I think it's analytics.
Analytics. Why?
Yeah, let me experience it. Because just like you said, I think you really give the perfect example of creating content according to your age. So I think analytics really shows you what your audience is leaning towards. So for example, you have like a reel, a normal post, and a carousel. So
I think it's about the reel.
I know that okay, the reel is the most liked thing, that now helps you develop your strategy.
It's
So
raining.
I think your things anyway. If you don't have a strategy, you can't have your analytics. But I think that analytics is most important.
Alright. Mercy, what do you say? Which one is more important? Strategy, content, engagement, or analytics?
For me, I think it's strategy.
Why?
Because with a poor strategy, I think you can't get the right analytics.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Here is the answer. Drum roll. Everything is important.
Exactly. Everything.
Everything. The 4 is important. You need
Guys, I don't know whether you actually
content, you need engagement, you need analytics. The whole 4 is important. You can't do one without the other. You can't do it.
honestly, this session is awesome. And I love the speaker that is actually speaking today. Probably tomorrow or next tomorrow. I think it's tomorrow. I'm going to be speaking, right? And the speaker actually asked our students this question. He said that which is more important for a social media manager, right? He said, is it the strategy? Is it content? Is it analytics? And one of the students said analytics. And another student also said strategy. And the reason for the first students for choosing analytics, it was that because analytics from the back end, she will be able to know that okay, from this particular area, from this particular region, right, people are actually following up our content. This is the number of people that follow up our content, right, for this week. This is the number of likes. This is the number of engagements, right? These are, and all of that, everything that is happening at the back end, so that he or she, as a social media manager, can know how to improve, whether to improve on video content, whether to improve on text-only content, whether to improve on, in every area where he or she needs to improve on. But the second student said strategy. And then do you know what, guys? Honestly, strategy, content, analysis, that 3, it is very, very important for you as a social media manager. You see, social media manager, you are a social media manager. Social media manager is not just a skill, it's not just a hobby, honestly. It's a whole profession on its own. Because it takes a lot. It's not just about, I know how to edit video, I know how to create video, I know how to set up lights, I know how to write, I'm good at writing, I'm good at editing. No.
Thank you, Theodora. Who else? Thank you, Mercy. I've been in that shoe many times. And sometimes people think it's easy. They don't know it's hard.
Yeah.
You tell them, hey,
I just hope you guys are listening. And if you're watching, if you're just joining my live, my name is, if you're just joining this one, my name is Zainab Junior. You're welcome. Let me know where you're watching from. Honestly, today is actually the first day I'm going live on my channel. Honestly, every other live you might have seen before, they are my.
I ran a particular job recently, and the client just gave us. He didn't even give us images of the product. He just told us about the product. We had to source for the image. We had to edit the image. We had to create design. Zainab, do you remember? We had to create video. I remember Zainab did voiceover. We had to
Yes, please.
put in the ads. It was a lot of work. And guess what? They didn't want to pay. We were doing 12-man job, and you are telling us that all we are just doing is just to make a post now. It's not just to post.
She understands.
Just to post.
Exactly, and that is why, and that is more reason why I said, this century, social media manager is not just some kind of work that someone will just give you a peanut and tell you that, oh, Shabi, you're just posting content on their page. No. And if you yourself did not know that, okay, what you are doing is a whole profession on its own, they will take you as someone who should be given peanuts, right? And all those things are what we want to correct and what we want to build on and what we want, to I don't know how to put this. What we want people to understand, that social media management is not just any work, it's not just a side also. Honestly, it's not a side also. Because the success, right? The success of a brand, especially online, right? It also depends more. It also depends on how good, right? How great the person behind that brand that is managing the brand online on social media, how good, how great the person is, right? Because whether the owner of the brand likes it or not, it's going to affect them positively or negatively, either in the short term or long term.
After a year, we can renegotiate because at that time, it's not a personal brand anymore.
Oh my god, I think I'm enjoying this session. Well, if you're listening, if you're watching my live, when you say my name is Zainab, my name is Zainab Juni, and you're watching me from Nigeria, let me know where you are watching me from, right? Please let me know where you're watching me from. And then, please, I want your suggestion as regards what you want me to be discussing, especially on this.
Because that is my field. You need to know your field. Do you like startups? Do you like established businesses?
Especially what you want me to be discussing on this live, right? But basically, what I'm showing you today, the main reason why I'm actually going on live tonight, because what's the time now? Because this is 7:44 p.m. here in Nigeria right now. The reason why I'm actually going live this evening is because myself and two other colleagues, who one of them is also the team lead of Digital Fab. Digital Fab is also.
Can you just tell me, or meet your mind one after the other, Mercy and Theodora? Tell me what stood out for you today. What did you learn? What stood out for you?
I think I learned quite a number of things. But something that stood out to me was the social media pillars and how everything is intertwined and equally important. So I think something I previously done was place emphasis on one rather than the other. Okay, but now I see that everything feeds into the work you do.
Thank you very much. Mercy, let's have you.
Okay. To add on what Theodore said, I could have said that too, but I can add quite a few numbers. What I picked today is that social media management is not all about posting. That's very important. And the type of niches that you've discussed, Okay, I always thought that the social media manager, you need to do like every single thing. But now hearing from you, I need to go back to the drawing board because I don't really know what I'm doing. I really need to go back to the drawing board and choose what and specify it and what I'll do and take part.
All right, that's very good. That's very good. It's usually to know. You can't do everything. Trust me. It will get you turned out. You know, one of the reasons why everybody needs to niche down is because it will help you get referrals. To help you get referrals. A lot of people have reached out to me because they want to build their personal brand on LinkedIn or Instagram. They'll tell me, "Oh, Gabriel, I want to build my personal brand, and I want you to come on board to manage my accounts and do this." I'm like, "All right, no problem. Let's look at it." You know, I do a lot of brand analysis because I do personal branding as well, and from there, their page grow, they get clients, and the number of things. They'll be like, "Wow, Gabriel, I like this, I like this, I like that." So that's that. So please, don't try to be everything. You can't be everywhere. Some people, Zainab, what's your niche in social media management?
Hi, Mr. Gabriel. So my niche in the digital space is basically digital marketing, right? So that is basically my niche. Digital marketing, communication, when it comes to marketing, sales, that is basically my niche. I don't try to be everywhere.
Yeah, advert videos. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Hello? Okay.
You're loud and clear.
Alright, so my name's Alright, so that is, the understanding we have. So my assignment for you today, and please submit it tomorrow before we resume the class for 7 p.m. tomorrow. I want you to do this. I want you to tell me what's your niche in social media management. Are you a social media manager that is primarily interested in building communities? Or a social media manager that is towards personal brand? That is, what exactly are you tilting towards? Do you want to work with influencers, small businesses, startups, established businesses that have been around for hundreds of years, influencers, or you want to just create communities on social media on social media accounts? What exactly is your niche? What exactly is your niche? And what kind of industry do you like to work in? Do you want to work in the tech space? So manage social media accounts that are possibly startups in the tech space, startup in the agro space, startups in this, or small businesses in the tech space, small businesses in crypto. All right, let me type that out. I'm putting it in the All right, let me type that out. I'm putting it in the community. To filter your clients. Oh, I am this, I am that, I am this. No more. So my niche, industry I love to work in. My dream client is a dash who wants to achieve dash. I hope you guys can see it in the community. Alright, so that's so the recap is social media manager goes beyond making a post. Okay, it's beyond posts. The core things that we need to understand about social media management, the 4 core pillars is: number 1 is strategy, number 2 is content, number 3 is is engagement, and number 4 is analytics. One is what? Strategy, content, engagement, and analytics. And this should help you. So meet yourself, and if you have any question in the community, I am available to answer you anytime that you have it. I hope this has been helpful so far.
That's been very helpful.
Alright, so we're looking forward to your response, and then we're going to have day 2. And trust me, Fab and Zainab, they will drill you. Trust me, they will really drill you. They will really, 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 really drill you. And I hope you're ready to push this yourself beyond. On the assignment, send it to the group. If you have any question, please let me know. And another thing that you need to do, which is part of the challenge, is that take a picture, take the flyer, put it on your WhatsApp or any of your social media accounts. Tell people that you are participating in the 5-day social media challenge with the Social Media University. You can tag us, you can tag with the instructors to your posts or your status if you can. And then talk about your day 1, the lessons you learned, and your tax, and then post it. That would be good. If you have any question, please communicate to the community. That will be all for tonight. Please have a wonderful evening.
All right, you guys. All right, you guys. So
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
all right, guys. So the class has ended, right? And the take home for today, right? That is that, you know, as a social media manager, you can definitely be everywhere. It's either you are a community builder, or you are a brand builder, or you are the type of social media manager that is solely into making sales or marketing and all. Though you can actually what's it called? You can combine all of this, right? But I'm pretty sure you excel in one than the other. So one of the key takeaway from this particular class for today, because definitely tomorrow we'll be having another class for the students, and I think I will be speaking tomorrow. Yeah, so I'll be speaking tomorrow, and I hope that I will be able to come live here and, you know, gist you, and, you know, also let you benefit from what is happening in the class, because honestly the class is paid, right? The challenge is paid. But however, if you also want to be part of the challenge, please let me know, right? So you can actually send me an email. There is a link on my bio, the description about me, the about me session. So there is my email is there. You can actually reach out to me, right? And I'm going to take it up from there. Honestly, trust me. So I think tomorrow I'll be speaking. Tomorrow, that is Tuesday or Wednesday. So I'll be speaking. So you guys get ready. So part of the takeaway from today's session is also that was it? Yeah. That as a social media manager, you have to be strategic. Your content must be sharp. Yeah, and when I mean by sharp, I'm not just talking about the quality, your video quality. No, content is more. Yeah, let me say this. You know, there was a particular time I was working with a brand like that, and I was in the marketing department. I was part of the marketing team, and then this lady, yeah, she's actually a Ghanaian, and then she said, I created a video, right? I have edited the video. So I now sent it, right? I sent it to the group so that everybody, all the team member can actually, you know, see it and let's hear their view about that particular video. And then this lady used to come up with a caption. And this next thing she said, so I was not like, girl, where is the content from your end? Do you know what she said? She said, what do you mean by content? I am not creating any content. I'm just to come up with caption. And I was like, damn. Because honestly, content comprises of the text written, the captions, right? Caption is the content, right? Audio is the content, video is the content. So and these are the things that people, they don't understand, and you just see them and online they keep calling themselves a social media manager, digital marketing expert, and all of that. Honestly, well guys, I think I'm going to end this session now. If you are just joining my live, you're welcome. You did not tell me your name. Let me know your name in the comments. My own name is Zainab Joni, and you're watching it live from Nigeria. Let me know where you are watching this from. Anyways, I'm going to end this live now because I am through with the lessons I want you to, the lecture rather, that I want you to listen to. I hope you enjoyed this live. Please, I need your opinion because every time I'll be coming on here, I want it to be as interactive as possible. I also want it to be value packed, right? I want it to be value packed as well. So please let me know your thoughts. Please. Maybe you are watching this video after the live has ended, right? Please let me know your thoughts. What do you think we should be coming here to discuss? That it will make this session interactive, at the same time it will also be value packed. Guys, I think I love this. Honestly, I love this. And I want to do it again and again, and I want to continue doing it, right? So till I see you again on another live or on other video, please stay safe, right? Bye.